Yeah, I just automatic.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Indianapolis Colts. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Winston now to throw on first down. And his first look is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first.
Mama needs a bag off.
Now let's assume by some miracle you actually catch a fish. You're going to have to know how to gut it. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take your knife, slice him right up the tail. You want me to stop?
No, I'm fine. Keep going.
All right. Now, you don't want to cut too deep into his guts or the blood will just squirt all over your face.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion
at the 46-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll move the chains.
Hello.
Running game working. They'll They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Just loving life. That's a good one right there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Number 28.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football, and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. 4th down. The Colts send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone, and the football will come out to the 20-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. And right away, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
Excuse me.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
I like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk to the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd
Great
and
coming
12.
house.
I like the strategy.
Oh, I'm getting a haircut on Friday.
Extra beef.
I don't know what time yet. He's going to call me tomorrow until the slots
If
open.
you get strung out on the
And
perimeter,
then I'll let you know
you're
tomorrow.
in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Huh?
Right?
I'm confused. What?
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Yeah, I know y'all going out. I'm talking about going
At
today.
the 45-yard
I know.
line.
She's
Oh,
telling
yeah. Yes.
For any offense versus
Yes, what
zone
time?
defense,
All right, no problem.
Is our
guys are available.
So, no
Put
problem.
them
You
on the
good.
receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's He's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Right back to him on first down. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 31. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll work it in. 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
That kind of makes up for next week.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Kind of makes up for next week.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it.
I mean, yeah, take off there.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about that.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
You've caught plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Working people.
No doubt about it. The run that he's been on.
Working class, yes.
3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it.
They don't have that many bills because they only pay mortgage, so they pay for before the beginning of the year. So I'm worried about this.
Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
4-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw.
Crazy to epic.
And he takes a shot on the release. Oh,
kids.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I mean, they're not doing terrible. They're not doing good. I mean, they're sliding down in power ranking.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
That's on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking for Campbell downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
It loads it up.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
All right, so there's a big load to the certain amount of
67-yard punt. And the Chargers will be back up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see some...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
I think so.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, and it's been a scoreless first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He completes this one to Mack. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. Smoking remains Phantom Village. Clearly a great battle to take away. Oh man, the first monster I see in the sneak up beginning, whip up my wand and shoot my magic all over that.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. On third down, a run by Mack. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 8, they've got it first and goal. They'll run here with Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7. Chargers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
What a resurrection.
Dream to be kicked out right now.
Hey, that's the point of being smart and not just jumping.
Left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the
jumped.
field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
The Colts are going to get him. There he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, you want to say that's the what? You want to say that's not right.
The Charger drive about to get going. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert, and that's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
To get a little more cushion. Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11. And they'll try to run the option here. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. at the 9-yard line.
2nd and 11. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Open man is Higgins. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Catch made here by Campbell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Oh, that was
15 yards on the play, first down.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way the entire ball game. Maybe 2 different plays, but stay with it.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a run with Mack. Shedding the tackler, and gives him some room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll run on first down. Mack. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage. And
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Point after is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 45. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Colts on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard. This with Mack. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 28. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
7-yard pickup.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still a long time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
Oh, he's playing?
Yeah. Where have you been at?
When did he come back?
2 games ago? I see.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
21 zip so far.
A great play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
Good defense.
And on to their lead.
Play good defense. What can I say?
Point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On is the Chargers punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line.
Does he celebrate Christmas?
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
There's a story that he I guess he told something like that.
After such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Here's the option. He gives it up. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 9 there.
Shut up, Leonard.
Oh,
Oh, Leonard.
A gain of 9 brings up
That's
3rd
your
and 6.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this time? Maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like him. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play?
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Was that Cedric Taylor?
Fielded in the end zone.
That looked like him a little bit.
I don't think it was.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25.
Yeah, but we came in after they was talking about that, right? So we don't know what to say at the beginning.
Maybe. Remember why that?
I wouldn't get it because it's still be in the beginning. We still missed it because I was one of those.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. Throws right side.
Good catch, boy.
And past the 40.
Good catch, buddy. Welcome to the
That
game.
was a gain of 20 in a first
Game
down.
over, but welcome to the game.
First down, Chargers.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And
1 o'clock.
back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
The kicker on.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw out and beating them into the punch each and every time.
This is third
This
game
was a
back.
defense that was well prepared.
And now Trey Young is out. That's for Atlanta, though.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
No, you did a good job. You're my
Fields into
second
the middle
barber.
of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
The Charger drive about to
No,
get
like
going.
how you have a
And they
weed
gave
man
up
and
the
then
pick
you have another
six.
weed man just
And now
in
they'll be
case.
looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be.
We'll take it personally,
Just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon.
I think Boogie Cook is going to answer the call. I think King Green is not answering the call.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, you need to get it off from time.
Pass is
I got terrible numbers
They
today.
had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Oh, you've been dark.
On first down, it's Mack. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to soak this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down. Today's final
So this one winds up in Indianapolis victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Indianapolis, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
the new hand-breaded chicken. Maybe don't go try it today.
This summer, your backyard will be the place where everyone comes together to celebrate. Home to great savings this 4th of July. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan to move the foils block. Heard him sneaking in some real strong spot. Never spin the block around just like the hand in the clock. Come like a man in the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger of lead. Take the air and the message of the best. If it ain't me, then you need to a confession, you a mess. You was scary to me. Heard you was the leader, that ain't I'm airing a minute. Put us on you like cheetah, run up there, I'm airing the scene. I'm just like a cheetah prince, and I'm an air in the scene. Just got a sauce, I'm going to my chest, but it don't mean a man still a man. Walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil.
I'm just finishing up this.
You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. So I move because I feel like I'm feeling lose. Think the freshman ain't half made as well.
What the?
You responsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we go for it.
What are you talking about? No. I was just finishing up what I was just doing. See, but you can spark out. Oh, you want me to spark? Is that what you were saying? Oh, wow, what's up?
And that's okay, because I'm competing with me, not you. I give a blessings like I can't stop sneezing at you. I hate to be myself top two. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem side of the man. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, but dash. Shake a big, told him all, you at first you laugh. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money.
Explain what I did. Can I kick it? Yeah, I got some rings and some rings. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got it, how I did it. Yeah. Spin the whole path, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, hey, can I kick it? With the stress, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People actually different, so I asked, can I?
Hey, could you my power and look at my dogs from home? Way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and but done got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pick up. Remember me being so dummy and being so hungry, I had to eat grits. I did the little goodness. Like my little cousin when he's dropping one in his diaper.